That's weird. It's not reading my camera.
All right, let me make sure everything is working the way I want it to. All right, hello, testing. Let me turn down that music. Welcome back. Hello, I'm your host, your friendly blue mage, Azoreign. I know I haven't been around here in a while, but felt like I wanted to get my streaming legs back under me. Thank you for joining. Yeah, things have just been kind of all over the place, but I'm still wanting to make sure to get in and stream, play some Magic with people from the Discord, and just provide with some sort of content. I see we already have one person in chat, Musing Melodist. How you doing tonight? So we're just going to go ahead and get right into the Discord, get this game started. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to say before we go ahead and start. As always, if you want to join my Discord where you can talk to me, where you can find out how you can be on live streamed games, you can go ahead and follow the link. It should be in the description of this video. It is in all of the, I the bio in my YouTube channel, on Twitter or X or wherever you find me. You can go ahead and join that. You can share your decks. We can talk about new spoilers. I know that some Secret Lair stuff or Festival in a Box stuff was just shared recently that looks really cool. So if that's something that interests you, go ahead and join my Discord, and I'd love to see you there. But we are going to go ahead and jump into said Discord. There we go, where my guests are currently waiting, and we will get this game started. Alright, I'm unmuted. I'm here. You are all here. Everyone's here in Spell Table. How's everyone doing tonight?
Oh, we haven't started.
Doing all right?
I'm pretty good.
Let me get you guys turned up just a little bit more. That was we got Taco, we got Kryptos and Omega here. Haven't played a game with Kryptos and Omega in a while, and I'm very anxious to get started because this looks like a good pod here.
I think it's been a while since you and me have played.
It's probably been a while, Taco, but you're always so good at being in chat, so I feel like I interact with you quite frequently. But yes, it's good to have you back on.
Yeah. Health and life circumstances have kept me away.
I definitely feel that. But I am going to shuffle the turn order 3 times, and then we can go ahead and look at our starting hands, and we can just go ahead and get started if you guys are up for that. 1, 2, and 3. Okay.
That's weird. My video just randomly turned off.
I see
what the fluff?
I mean, good thing you're unfortunately you're going last, so you have a minute to address that. Okay. Okay.
It's actually a pretty decent start.
It's a bit
Yeah,
risky
same.
for me. I think I'm good as well. I'm hoping this is a land right here on top. If we're good with that, I think we're good. Omega, can you go ahead and talk for me one more time?
Sure. What do you want me to say, and how's my volume?
Your volume is pretty low. I have you maxed out here on Discord, but you're clear. I can understand you, but you're just a little bit lower.
Give me a minute, I'll see what I can do.
Kryptos is back.
Hardware-wise, my computer says everything's running as it should. So I'm guessing spell tables being weird. I don't know.
Well, if that problem happens again, we can go ahead and address it then. But it looks like me, Omega, and Taco are good with our starting hands. So, Kryptos, when you are good, we can go ahead and get started.
All right.
Well, how's my volume now? I changed microphones. Is that any better?
Yes, you are.
Oh yeah,
louder
that's
now.
better.
Okay, we'll go with that then.
Just hit my elbow. Ow.
I will accept this opening hand.
Alright, let me... Man, I don't know what is going on with my sub goal on stream, but that is not the right number. I don't know, I'm gonna have to mess with that.
And it's happening again. What the heck?
Yes, Musing Melodist, you said that I'm debuting a new deck, and I am. This is the quite literal first even test of this new deck, so it is... I'll explain while Kryptos fumbles with his camera again. This is Kethis, the Hidden Hand. Here, I'm gonna pull him up here on the side. He reminded me so much of Leovold, because these two creatures are both elf advisors for 3 mana. So Kethis is Leovold's nicer cousin. He's a Legends Matter deck, so he's ramp across the board for Legends, legendary spells, so that includes artifacts, instant sorceries, enchantments. If they are legendary, they cost 1 colorless mana less. And then Kethis is also sort of a Yawgmoth's Will on him, so if I exile 2 legendary cards from my graveyard until end of turn, each other legendary card in my graveyard gains. You may play this card from your graveyard. So what I love about Kethis, he's self-mill, He's reduction. He lets you play. He extends your hand to your graveyard. And something that's really interesting about Kethis is that he does not exile. So let's say that there's something like a Primeval's Glorious Rebirth. That's a legendary sorcery. Until end of turn, each legendary card in your graveyard gains you may play this card from your graveyard. Usually you'd expect on a card like this it would say, if that card hits your graveyard, exile it instead. But Kethis does not say that. Kethis just allows legendary spells to be cast from your graveyard this turn. So I think Kethis is pretty interesting. But I see it, Kryptos is back, and everyone has their starting hand.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, then I'm going to go ahead and get started. All right, I'll draw for the turn. Okay, I'll go ahead and do a Wooded Foothills for turn. I'll crack it and pass the turn.
This will be easy. Draw for turn. Forest and pass.
Yeah.
Draw. Lanes and I'll pass.
Alright, draw. And I will play a Riggs and Verge Thicket. And I will pass.
Does somebody have the stream pulled up?
That might be Omega. Is that you kind of coming through double?
Yeah, that's why I had to switch microphones to the other one, because sometimes I cause an echo.
Gotcha.
How bad is it?
It's pretty noticeable, to be honest.
Now let me try to turn the volume down from here.
Sure.
Back.
Shuffle. I grabbed Canopy Vista as my land, just the first forest I came across. And then I'll cut like this. And untap, upkeep, draw. Okay. I will play this Shifting Woodland. It will enter untapped because I control a forest. I'll tap 2 for an Arcane Signet, and I'll pass to you, Omega.
Okay, how's that? Is that better?
That
Better.
is better.
Okay. Draw for turn. Forest at the land for turn. Tap 2 for a Gyre Sage. It is a 1/2 elf druid with evolve. When a bigger creature comes in, it gets a +1/+1 counter, and it taps for green for each +1/+1 counter on it. So currently, it's a not a Matador because it can't tap for anything.
Yep. It's got to
And
have
that's
that
me.
counter on it. But Gyre Sage, very good.
Yep, upkeep, draw. Play a Clifftop Retreat and pass.
Draw. I'm going to play an island. And then let's see. I cannot summon any creatures as of yet. But I'm going to tap 2 to play Simic Ascendancy. And then I will pass her.
I was just thinking about the fact that a Gyre Sage turn 2 is very good. Alright, draw my card.
Don't worry about the Gyre Sage.
Yeah.
Soon as Ascendancy's out, we're on the clock.
Land for turn will be Command Tower. And I think the sensible thing is just to tap 3 and go ahead and get my commander, Kethis, out onto the battlefield. I have no follow-up, and I'll pass.
Untap. I'll keep draw. Reliquary Tower as my land for turn. Tap for 3 for a Mana Gorger Hydra.
Oh, gosh.
And then I will pass.
All right. Mana Gorger. Love that.
Yep, upkeep, draw. Isolated Chapel. have something out. I'll just tap 3 to play Zergo. Stormrender. I'll pass.
Alright, untap. Keep draw.
Just let me hope you can eat it.
I'm gonna play Glacial Fortress.
I got people. Plus there's 2 more pieces in them.
I think this might be a dead turn for me. I don't think I can do anything else.
You could put a... Oh, yeah, I guess... I was going to say, you can activate Simic Ascendancy, but you have no creatures to put counters on, so... No...
Yep.
No.
This is one of the few times where the deck hasn't given me a small creature early or some early mana ramp. Oh well, it's fine.
Well, at
No one's
least
paying
that Mana
attention.
Gorger's going to get... It won't get too big.
Don't say that. He's playing mono green.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a mana gorger. It's not gonna get too big.
All right. I see the orange turnout line is on me, so I'm good to go.
Yep.
All right,
You go.
draw my card. Okay, let's play.
It's like the wizard's fireballs so I can deal too much damage.
I'm gonna go ahead and play Boulderloft Pathway, so one of those flip lands, so it's on the white side. I'm gonna go ahead and pay 2 mana. I'll play 6. 6. Plumb up for stream. He's not a basic plains. 6 has reach. Whenever 6 attacks, I mill 3 cards. I may put a land from among them into my hand. As long as it's my turn, non-land permanents in my graveyard have retrace, so I need to discard a land, and then I may cast them for paying their mana cost. And then I think I'm going to pay 2. I'll play Sylvan Library. And... oh shoot, that Mana Gorger is going to be... what, a...
Oh, Sylvan?
4/4 now?
Yeah, it's a 4/4 with
Yeah.
Sylvan Library out. Oh, yeah.
I meant to go to combat first. Let's see, there's a Zergo, a 3/3 Zergo. The Mana Gorger's big. It's a 4/4 already. We're not trying to be here for a long time, so I'm just going to send 3 down at... I'm going to send 3 at Taco.
Alright.
After that, I'm done. I'll pass.
And that's Kethis who's sending it at me.
Yep, he's a 3/4.
I'll untap. Okay. Forest return right on time. And yeah, I'll go ahead and cast my commander.
Yep.
And then Azos I was going to swing at the Simic Ascendancy player down there, but you just cast
Yeah.
Sylvan Library.
No, I
Oh.
get it. Take 5, go to 30.
I feel compelled to smack you with 5 Trample Death Touch.
Yep, take 5. Trample Death Touch, very very good combination.
And that's it for me. I'll pass to you, Tony. Yeah, I got revenge for you, Tony.
Yeah.
Tap up, keep and draw.
I just figured that Zergo's coming around the table eventually, so gonna have to hit the dude who's gonna make a bunch of tokens now.
No.
Hmm.
You say I'm gonna make a bunch of tokens.
I'm just trying to get a board state where I can actually have fun. I don't know why people want to target me.
Simic
like, yeah,
Ascendancy's a good card.
Yes, Simic Ascendancy is a good card when you have creatures.
Yeah, it does need one other thing to work.
Yes, creatures. If I had a Mana Gorder Hydra that was getting big, yes, I could see myself as a target. Right now, I have nothing. I don't even have a bunny. Okay? Like, you have 2 other green decks on the field. I'm sure you have Enchantment 8 in there somewhere. You guys could solve this problem without attacking me.
See, that's where I need to find out if my deck can do that, because my deck is like 80% legendary creatures, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. I didn't really go into the how much removal, how much ramp. I was just like, legendary, it's in the deck.
I'll stay forward so I can bring out my commander.
Here's the commander turn.
Okay.
And then go to combat. Just swing Zergo at Crypto. Go Warrior. And Azar will sack it so I can make 2.
Alright, how much is... How much am I taking to the face? Because I can't block Jack.
You're taking 3, and then I'll send the 2 warriors over at Azo.
Yep, I have to take 1, and then I'll block the other with 6.
And I'll draw 2 cards because of that.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, Zergo. Zergo's good.
Okay.
Have to discard soon.
That is a good problem to have.
Then go to... Chris, you'll take 2 damage. Almost forgot to do his other ability. Because I had 2 tokens when
Oh, yeah, yeah.
second part of it would have gone off. Go to end phase, and...
I get a feeling because of my board, a lot of that ping damage is going to come my way. Rather than swing into me.
And we'll see.
And then you're done after that, Taco?
Yeah, I'm just debating on what I want to toss in the in. Know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess I'll just Spell's Hive. Would have been good if I had it on like turn 3 or...
Alright, and then I think that was his discard, so with Cryptos, I think you're good to go.
Yeah, you're good.
Draw for the turn. Alright, I'm going to play a Plains. And I'm going to tap 4 to play Miss Bumbleflower. And That's it. That's all I can do.
All right.
At least you got a creature out.
Kryptos, I think I'm going to offer you the deal of a lifetime. Untap, upkeep, and draw.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm going to draw 2 additional cards. I'm going to go ahead and pay 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Full sending.
Yep. You got to do it at least once. All right. I actually will go straight to combat. So here's what's gonna happen. Kryptos, I'm gonna swing at you for 2. And you can block Miss Bumbleflower, whatever you want to do.
It will just bounce off her big back end. That's all. Yep.
So when 6 attacks, I'm gonna mill 3 cards. So mill 3. I'm going to mill Jared's Orders, Twilight Mire, and Athreos Veil Shrouded. Okay. I can return a land from among them to my hand, so I'll return Twilight Mire to my hand. And now I'm in my second main phase. I will go ahead and play that Twilight Mire for my land for the turn. And then I am going to pay 5, and I'll play Incarnation Technique. Kryptos, I will choose you, since you are the only one who didn't attack me. So,
okay.
Kryptos, you and I are both going to mill 5 cards and return a creature to our battlefields. And since I'm demonstrating it, I'm giving you a copy. I'm going to do it twice.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only creature among them is Coiling Oracle.
Copy that. So that goes to your battlefield.
Coiling Oracle, when it enters, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a land card, put it onto the battlefield. Otherwise, put it into your hand. It is a creature card, so it goes to my hand.
Copy. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The first pile, no creatures. So we have Obscuring Haze, 3 lands, and a Breach the Multiverse. So the only creature in my graveyard is Athreos Veil Shrouded, so he will enter the battlefield. Next hit, we have Kakusho, the Evening Star, the Seiju, Soul Ring, Necromancy, and another land. So the only creature is Kakusho.
Sadly, you milled through two very good cards of my deck with that.
Oh no, sorry. I thought I'd give you a little bit more of an option.
You did, but you also milled through my Wizard class and my Season of the Burrow.
Sorry.
It happens.
Incarnation Technique.
What was that?
I'm just trying to remember my triggers. Mana Gorger.
Yes. So these spells are not cast; they're just put onto the battlefield. But yes, you'll get one for the, or you'll get
No. You
Demonstrate.
right. What do we guess? Copy.
No, that doesn't trigger it.
Right. Copying does not trigger because copied spells are not technically cast. So
I was talking about the thing that spell. Couldn't remember the name.
after that, I have nothing else to do. I'll go to my end step. Athreos says as long as my devotion is less than 7, currently it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Athreos is not a creature. That sucks. At the beginning of my end step, I'm going to put a coin counter on another creature. Whenever a creature with a coin counter on it dies or is put in exile, I return it to the battlefield. Athreos is not a creature. I'm going to put my coin counter, probably pretty obvious, on Kakusho. So if Kakusho dies, he will come back to the battlefield, and I pass my turn.
Okay, untap. Upkeep, draw. Land for turn will be Lair of the Hydra. Obviously, a Manadorks and Hydra deck. I had to have that one, and had to throw that one in there. I've never activated it, but I had to throw it in. And let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna cast Pier's Whim. For each player, choose friend or foe. Each friend searches their library for a land card, puts it onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffles their library. Each foe sacrifices an artifact or enchantment they control. I believe you're all foes. So I'll go find any land.
I'm playing a friendship deck. I will give you free gifts.
I am going to sacrifice my
But I'm just
arcane
talking about that
signet.
tendency.
And
I have
I'm not
no
going to win the
enchantment.
game with it anytime soon. I have like 5 mana.
Joke's on you. I have no.
Yay! I get a free land. Is it a
Omega,
basic land or any land?
Land card, any land.
Okay. Yay.
Joke's on you, Omega. I don't have
Just a
any
basic
artifacts or enchantments.
Taco escapes unscathed. I sacrificed my arcane signet, Omega.
Okay. Okay. Good lands in here, but okay, get a scavenger. You're great.
You're kind of breaking up, Omega.
I went and got a scavenger grounds.
Okay. Should sacrifice to exile all cards from all graveyards. Well, luckily, I mean, yeah, that does suck, but luckily for me, I have a single legendary card in my graveyard, which is this Boseiju, so...
So. And
I haven't chosen.
I know
my
it's gonna
land.
come. I know it's gonna come back, but I'm still sending a 9 trample death touch at you, Azo.
Yep, so I'll take
So it'll
8.
sign.
I'll go
it'll sign 1, and the rest is all over.
And then I'll block with Kakusho. He will die. Everyone will lose 5 life, and I'll gain 15 life.
Yep.
So I'll go to 32, and then everyone will lose 5.
I'll be right back. I gotta go pick up my sister right quick.
Yep, you said about 15 minutes, Taco.
If that.
All right, then we will chat here. Here, you know what? I wonder if I
And,
switch. Yeah, it does. Okay.
And you said graveyards got exiled?
No, he just has an ability
No,
to
yeah.
exile it.
Okay.
I want to take a look at the
I can pay 2 and sack it. I can pay 2 and sack it to exile all cards from all graveyards, including my own.
Yep.
But I don't really care about my graveyard too much.
Alright. We're going to go ahead and look, because I always feel like I miss out on secret layers. Which was the... Is the festival in the box?
I'll be right back. I gotta go there.
Go ahead. Me and Omega will sit here and chat until they get back.
Yeah, I know nothing about the secret layers.
Do you ever buy the secret layers?
Nope, I've
No.
never bought one. Hell, I haven't even bought any cards in over 2 years.
Oh, jeez. I have never bought a
just
secret layer
Used to
myself.
win or trade.
Yeah. What in the world is class of 87? What is this? Okay, so in class of 87, they're reversible cards. We have AC, Anya Falkenrath, Chulane, Rada, Heart of Keld. So we have like two amazing cards in Chulane and AC. And then the other ones are really meh. That's what I always hate about Secret Lairs. I feel like they put like one or two good cards in. Yeah, Music Melodies, break time. Let's see.
Almost like a semi-chase card. It's like, ooh, you want this?
I love so. This Mitsuhiro Arita foil edition. They have the Music Melody says there haven't been a lot of Secret Lair drops I've liked much this year, at least from the art or the extended. Yeah, I know. It's like some of them are really cool. Like I love this one. Like the Murktide Regent looks incredible. I love like Shorokai in this one. But I mean like a Lightning Bolt or what was the other one? Light Paws. Yeah, Light Paws, Emperor's Voices, like those two are mid, but Murktide Regent's really good. Shorokai looks really good. Whoops. Let's see what else do they have here. The Hatsune Miku Secret Lair, like Tome of the Astral Sorceress. Let's take a look at that one. Okay, back to basics. Preordain. Teferi's Ageless Insight has saved me so many times. I've loved Teferi's Ageless Insight. Is very good. Is that it?
That card's drawn me out so many times.
We have a Sphinx of the Second Sun. This card's also crazy. The Light Paws, Murktide, Shorokai are all cool art, but the Murktide's the only one I'd like to play. Yeah, and Murktide, and honestly, like, it's not even great in Commander either. Like, honestly, I think out of that bundle, I think Shorokai is the best one out of the bundle, and he's like $2. So it's like you're gonna pay $40 to get that.
Hi-oh.
You are back. So the Arcade Racers. See, like, this one's kind of cool. I don't love it though, but it's like cool. Final Fortune, Big Score, Heat Shimmer, Rolling Vortex. Like again, the Wheel of Misfortune is like the best card here, and it's still like you can probably get a Wheel of Misfortune for like $8. So it's just like you're gonna pay $40 to get like $10 worth of cards.
For the most part, from what I hear, the recent Secret Lairs have generally been just.
Yeah. I mean, like the Lorwyn light boxes. It's all the Lorwyn lands. So you have the black red goblin land, which is, you know, in this day and age, goblins is green red. You have the giant land. Again, white, red. I'd probably say giants are more red, green again. The Waterwine hub, the Merfolk land is white, blue. Again, Merfolk are green, blue. So just like...
Well, to be fair, there are giants of every color at this point.
Yeah, Kaldheim really... I think Kaldheim really went into more like doing... excuse me. I want to say it gave us a lot of like red-black giants too.
Yeah.
The black fairyland and the green-black elf land are probably the two best ones, but still, like, those two lands might be cooler with Lorwyn remastered. Yeah. Turn it there. I'm hearing some little footsteps upstairs. Give me 1 second. This is actually perfect. Taco's gonna take a break. I'm gonna leave the stream in your guys' hands. Give me like 1 minute. I'm gonna go check on the little one.
Q Taco coming back.
Problems. What was that?
I said Q Taco coming back right as he steps away.
Oh, quick game analysis. I'm not sure why I let you get a land instead of destroying the Simic Ascendancy. That was probably not the smartest thing to do. But you haven't really been able to do anything with it yet. And I should have more enchant remove win here if necessary. I don't have it in hand, but you are the group hug player, so maybe I was currying favor. I don't know.
Yeah, and it's like two other I'm up against two other green decks, so it's like there should be plenty of enchantment hate if I get out of hand.
Well, for me, usually, or for this deck, enchantment removal was kind of like, yeah, some stuff's gonna have it on it. It'll be able to do it, but that wasn't my primary focus building the deck.
Enchantment
I built
removal
this
is
deck.
never the primary focus of building a deck, but there's going to be a
Well,
little bit.
I wouldn't say that because my AC deck is artifact and enchantment removal and landfall to give me bodies on the board. So Enzo does not like my AC deck. This one, the trick with this is mana dorks and hydras. So obviously they go well together because you can pump your hydras. But with Saryth, anytime a creature of mine taps, it gains death touch.
Which is great unless you're fighting something that A has flying or B is indestructible.
Yeah, or Z comes back like that Capucho did once. If I kill it, if I can kill it again, I'm gonna get rid of graveyard. So I'm just gonna put Azo in a position where he's forced to block.
Hmm.
But
Maybe.
the trick is with the mana dorks, I can declare them as blockers, load the mana for a fight spell, since it has death touch, kill something, and block with death touch. That's what this deck is based around. And then, of course, making big ass hydras and stomping people. Because there's a bunch of different ways to get trample. And trample and death touch work so well together. Don't worry, everybody. We're still here. We're just waiting on Azoreign and Taco Tony to get back.
Mm-hmm.
I have the stream open and be talking with chat, but I don't have the internet for it. I'm lucky to be here.
Go get myself something to drink.
Okay. Everyone is gone. It's my chance to take over. Welcome to the Omega Show. No, not quite.
I return.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. I'm back. My family has a really bad habit of as soon as you walk through a room, suddenly everyone needs you at the same time. It's okay. We were looking over secret layers. I was telling Omega before you got back, Cryptos, that I'm just so bad at keeping on top of keeping on top of new releases and even just like looking at the secret layers, because sometimes they just don't look good at all.
Well, generally, from what I understand, they haven't been good for like the past decade. Like they tend to just be like either overly stylized or just reprints of just kind of bad cards.
Yeah, it's like they'll put in like one good one. Like I'm looking at this one. I honestly hate when they're just so hard to read. Like this Estrid's Invocation, and then like the spell, the name is on the front, but then like the spell itself is on the back, and it's just like Estrid the Mask. Its mana cost is in the four corners of the card. It's like, oh my god, I don't want to. Sure, it looks pretty, but like, how am I supposed to like read that?
You don't want to have to interpret every card when there's already a wall of text on almost every card coming out.
Yeah, and that was one of the big problems. They did the they did the horror movie posters, and like while those were cool, like they're just so hard to read. Alright, so this one is called Garden Buds. It's got a Shaya, Soul of the Wild. That one's not bad. Like this one's not. It's a good card, and I still hate the way it's printed. Like the wording is like curved, and the mana cost is in this really weird way. Harrow. Again, this one's not bad. Like I can actually like read what this does. Horn of Greed. Okay. Oh, whenever a player plays a land, they draw a card. I was thinking Herald's Horn. I was like, it's kind of a weird one to put in. World Shaper.
No, Horn of Greed is okay for group hug.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, honestly, I think Horn of Greed could also be good for, okay, you play one land a turn, you draw an extra card, but then I'm the green player. I'm the 5-color green player, and I'm gonna play, 5 fetch lands, and I'm gonna draw 10 cards, and that's gonna beat out your 1 land a turn.
That sounds like you're just grabbing my AC deck.
Yeah, probably. All right, let's see what the Chaos Vault. I don't know what that is, but let's see what. So it looks like they did strange sand. They did all mountains, swamps, forests. Oh, those are the foil, non-foil. So they.
Great.
Taco, you're back. We were just looking at secret layers while you were gone, and we've come to the conclusion that secret layers are still bad.
Yep.
Alright. Omega hit me. I sacrificed. I had to block with Kakusho. Everyone lost 5 life. Then I believe Omega did the Pure's Whim and passed the turn. So you are good to go, Taco. And you're slightly blurry. Just on the off chance that you're able to correct that. There you go. Much better.
Draw. I'll then play a plains. A4. I'll play a Pitiless Plunderer.
Ooh. There it is. So with Zurgo and Caesar making some tokens, I'm imagining people are just going to start taking some damage here rather than giving Taco treasures.
Maybe.
Ooh, excuse me.
As I will be going to combat and swinging with the soldier,
Mm-hmm.
sacrificing it to make 2. Drawing a card because it died during combat. And
That's some synergy.
Azo, you take
Okay.
2, and Chris, you're taking. You got 2 soldiers coming at you. Not to
You want
mention,
one
I also
soldier?
get a treasure. Yeah, just one once.
Do you want me to kill him for you?
If you want to, because I get card draw and treasure tokens if they die.
Getting a treasure
Yeah, I'll go ahead and
and
block him so
drawing
you
a
can-
card seems pretty good.
I'm gonna need your help against Azoreign, so yeah, I'll block him so he can die for you can draw.
Man, I'm just trying to play
I
cards
swung
from
a
my
9/9
graveyard.
with Azoreign.
Got 3 treasure tokens.
Mhm.
Go to my second main.
I didn't get attacked, right? Nothing hit me.
You,
Oh.
Alright.
I'll use. Actually, I'll just go to discard and Just discard Troy D. Everett and Hero Blade Hold.
Copy
I'll
that.
pass after that.
Alright, untap. Keep draw. I'm gonna play a plains. It's a plains. Yay, plains. I'm going to tap that for force to play Spore Frog. And
Yeah.
tapping that will activate, and playing that will activate Bumble Flower. And for the sake of it being the first time I'm activating her ability this entire game, I'm going to give her the bump, so she's going to get a +1, which is going to activate Simic.
And flying, she gets.
Yep, that also gives her flying,
And
which
then
is
who's drawing the card? Good sir.
because he let me get a free land, I'm going to give it to Omega.
I gave you a free creature. What's better, creature or a tapped land?
Well, he also let me keep Simic Ascendancy.
True.
I'm going to tap 4 to play Beard, Steward of Argive, which triggers Bumble Flower again. Bumble Flower gets thicker.
Yeah.
Now, Azo, you get your free card draw.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Simic gets +1. And now I get 2 free card draws. And then I'm going to go into combat.
Yep.
Who has vigilance? Not vigilance, flying.
I do. I have a Kakusho's flying.
Yeah, you have a flying
I have
dragon.
no flying or reach.
You have no flying or reach. And
Nope.
Taco, you hit me earlier, so Bumble Flower is going to come at you.
Or how much?
3.
Alright.
And that's going to be the end of my turn.
Copy. Any discards on your end?
Nope, no discards.
Alright. Untap upkeep. I'll draw 3. Okay. Pay 8. Because we are not getting good stuff. And go to 22. I'll go ahead and play a Necro Blossom Snarl. I will reveal a Temple Garden, so this will enter untapped. Okay. Then I think what I'd like to do is let's tap 2. Cast Yahenni, Undying Partisan. Whenever your creatures die, Yahenni will get a +1 counter, and then sacrifice another creature. Yahenni will gain Indestructible. I am gonna go to combat. Now the question here. Let me read one thing in my hand. Okay. Alright, I will go to combat. Athreos is now a creature. Yahenni gets me over that hump. think I'm gonna go ahead and attack. I feel like 6 is gonna die, but it's kind of. Or no, wait. Saryth is a 3/4,
Yeah, Saryth is a 3/4.
and Gyre Sage is a 2/1 or a 2/3.
2/3. Yep, 2/3.
Yeah, okay. So 6 would be dead if it went at Omega. Six.
You
is
gotta
dead.
pay a toll to attack me.
Yeah, that's true.
I got a 1/4 you can bounce it off of.
I mean, if you want, I think I'm gonna send Kakusho up at Omega. I'll send 6 down at Taco, so it's 2 at Taco, and 5 at Omega in the air. When 6 attacks, I'm gonna mill 3.
Taking the 5.
Okay, I'm gonna mill Jared, Golgari Lichlord, Altar of Dementia, and Hall the Bandit Lord. Hall the Bandit Lord will go to my hand for 6's ability.
Bounce 6 off of Pitiless Plunder.
Sure. Okay, Hall.
And I took the 5.
Okay. Alright, let's see. My hand is so full of lands for some reason. I would like to. I'm going to pay 2. I'm just going to play Farseek. Let's get more lands out of my deck. The land will enter tapped. We'll just go ahead and grab Godless Shrine because I can grab a swamp. And then I think for my last trick, I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice Kakusho to Yahenni. So everyone's going to lose 5. I'm going to gain 15 again.
Down to 23.
And then I'll tap 2, and I'll play Animate Dead, targeting Kakusho to bring him back with -1 power. So he's a 4/5 now. Farseek for that, so I'm still shuffling. I'm gonna go ahead and end my turn and pretty much do what everyone was expecting. I will put Athreos' coin counter onto Kakusho.
Okay. In response,
Sure.
I'm gonna tap 1 and Worldly Tutor.
That makes me a little nervous.
We'll find a creature card, reveal it, and put it on top. Let's see.
So my whole play cards from my graveyard thing isn't exactly working out. I think the only legendary cards currently in my graveyard, I'm going to cut here, are Jared and the Seiju.
That's probably the one I'm gonna get. Nope, I'll get that one instead. It's just Kodama West. Since I do reveal it, it goes on top. I'm missing landfalls and I'm in a green deck. That's not a good thing.
It's worse. You're missing landfalls in a mono green deck.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm done. Is it over to me or?
Yep.
Okay, and I'll
That's like not being able to find pasta in Italy.
Movie Tutor. I'm a player. It got one bigger. Untap. Upkeep, draw for turn. And I guess I will 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and play that Kodama.
Mm-hmm.
Hear you.
A bit.
Oh, then go to combat. 16/16 Mana Gorger with Trample and Death Touch, going at Azoreign. Attack trigger.
Yep.
Oh no, it's a combat damage trigger. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll wait.
Alright, so I block 1. I'll take 15. Go back down to 22. Blocking with Kakusho. He'll die. Animate Dead goes to my graveyard. Then you'll each lose 5. I gain 15. Going back up to 37. And Kakusho will come back. No coin counter.
Nope.
Oh, are you
No,
gonna...
actually, yeah, I can't respond to that.
Oh, yeah, so Athreos is... If he
Is there-
dies or goes...
Is there a time when Kakusho is in the graveyard, like a trigger goes on the stack, like to bring it back, I can respond to it?
Let me figure that out. I'm gonna say
Mhm.
I don't think so, to be honest. Question about Athreos the Veil Shrouded. Let's see. Athreos in the stack. So when do my creatures hit the graveyard while the stack is being used? Will his trigger with multiple things on the stack? And how do you respond to the coin counter? First... Sorry, I'm like digging through some links here just to try and find a good answer.
Yeah, because it kind of matters. I know when, like, say, Kozilek Butcher of Truth hits the yard, a trigger goes on the stack to shuffle,
Alright, so
and you can respond to that trigger.
it says right here,
But I don't know about
if
the
an,
coin thing.
if an effect exiles a creature with a coin counter on it, it immediately returns to the battlefield. That just says
Yeah, that's exile. Yeah.
If a creature with a coin counter on it is put in a graveyard or exile, leaves that zone before Athreos' last ability resolves, that card stays in its new zone, even if that zone is also a graveyard or exile. It does not return to the battlefield. So, yes.
Oh, I can't respond to it.
Yes, so Kakusho is dying, going to the graveyard. Omega's going to respond to...
I'll respond. All graveyards.
Yep.
And that gets sacked.
Okay.
Okay, all graveyards are gone. Athreos is no longer a creature because I'm losing Kakusho.
Then damage was done, I can go find my land?
Actually, I'm going to respond to that because I need... Oh, nope, it's too late because Kakusha's already dead. Never mind, because it doesn't matter. I would only have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's too late. Go ahead.
Okay, so I can go find my land.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And that'll be it. It comes in tapped.
And then you're passing to Taco, you said?
Yeah, I'm passing. Let me. Okay, thank you for getting the space bar for me.
Yep.
There, I dealt with the problem.
I mean, yeah, Kakusho in a graveyard deck is always a problem.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Taco, when you're ready, you got it.
You might be muted, Tony.
Possibly.
Sorry about that.
There
I
you
played
go.
Call of the Coppercoats. And who has the biggest board? I think it's tied.
Azo's more of a threat. Well, maybe.
Well, yeah, but he's just making tokens.
I'm trying to create more tokens.
Oh, Copper Coats.
What do you
is not-
need?
He just needs the amount of creatures. I think 4 is the biggest from either.
Yeah, I've got 4.
So, and I'll go to my turn. Draw. Play a swamp for turn. Play a Taste of Karlov and an Intangible Virtue. Now all of my tokens have +1/+1 in Vigilance and Lifelink. Now instead of being
Now-
1/1s, they're all 2/2s.
Yep.
And it seems to be an opportune time to point out, Tony, that Azo is still at the highest life. I'm down with you.
I know. And I noticed.
Yeah, Taste of Karlov's really good.
You look through my tokens right quick. That and I don't need that yet. Go to combat.
Okay.
I'm gonna swing 1 at Azo. But it's gonna be sacrificed to make 2.
Okay, when you sacrifice that one, Yehini will get a +1 counter. We'll get
And then I get to draw a card and make a treasure token. And Azo, you're getting 2 2/2s coming at you.
Okay, I will block both and kill them both. 3/3 and a 3/4.
And I will gain 4 life.
Okay, and then I'll put 2 counters on Yehini.
About 2 more cards. Oh yeah. Azo, you'll take 6.
6.
Oh, 5.
5. Go to 30.
5. And after that, I will pass.
So
Alright.
turn.
Untap. Upkeep, draw. Okay. I'm going to play Temple of Enlightenment. From land for the turn, comes up play tapped, and I get to scry 1. I'm going to bury that. And then, let's see. I'm going to tap 3 to play Cultivate. Search my library for up to 2 basic lands. Reveal those cards, put 1 into play tapped, and to put 1 into my hand.
Omega, how does it feel to have like the biggest mana gorger Hydra ever?
Oh, this is nothing. I've had it up to like a 48.
I'm sure.
Force goes to the hand. And then because I cast, that gets a trigger, and because she triggered, this triggers. And where's that 3? Chris got free, Azure got free, Taco, you get a free card draw.
How nice.
And then I'm also going to play Hoofprints of the Stag. Another lovely card with a fun little thing. Alright, so because Alright, so this enters play, I cast it, which triggers her.
Mm-hmm.
Which triggers this. Alright, and I guess I'll give Chris the free card draw.
Wow,
which allows me to draw 2 cards, which allows me to put...
So that'll happen
2...
before Hoofprints enters.
Ah, yeah, that's right. Sadness.
My entire game plan pretty much revolved around doing some stuff with my graveyard next turn, and Omega had to go and ruin that, so I'm a little upset.
Oh, upsetty spaghetti.
Ruining people's games is what I'm good at. I am a mill player at heart, remember? Even if I'm not in blue. And I run Graveyard Hate in every deck.
Which you should.
Alright, going into combat, who wants the flying 5/9 bunny?
No, I'm 1 short. I mean, I do have the highest life total, but I don't want to be attacked. But
Want might be a strong word. Willing to acquiesce might be a better term.
I'm 1 short. Yahenni's only a 5/5, so if I block Bumble Flower, I'd be dead.
I do have a reacher, but it's only a 3/3, and I would prefer not to lose it.
Alright, no one gets the Bumble Flower this turn.
I mean, I think you should. This game's got to end sometime. It's got vigilance. You have no drawbacks.
I said I wasn't gonna. I'd rather not block it, meaning I'm not gonna. That's my only reacher. I'd rather not lose it, so I will take the hit if you swing.
and same here. I have a 5/5 flyer, but I don't want to lose you any.
I
Okay,
literally have no
Tony.
way of stopping you.
Tony, say
I
hi
know.
to Miss Bumbleflower.
For how much?
5.
And then is that all, Cryptos?
That is all, and I have to discard down
Okay. How many are you discarding?
1.
Okay, I'm gonna draw Sylvan Library. Yep. Pay 8. I just need something to get back into this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go to 24. Land for turn. Play Bountiful Promenade. Enters untapped. Yeah. My big old graveyard would have been really nice. Oh, actually, before I play my land, sorry, really quick. I would like to go ahead and pay 5. I'll play Kodama of the East Tree.
Oh shit! Big Kodama.
Big Kodama, big boy. Then I would like to play Bountiful Promenade, which will trigger Kodama, which will allow me to put another land into play. I'll put this... actually, before I do that, it's not wise of me, because these only tap for 1. I'd like to do that for Kodama. So that's 5. Then play the Bountiful Promenade. Play a forest from my hand. Kodama of the West Tree says equal to or okay, so I can do equal to. Athreus is still not a creature because my devotion to white and black is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need 2 more. I think I will just go to combat.
Kodama.
I can't. So 6 is dead no matter where he goes. Unfortunately, he's at this point he's just a goner. I'll send 6 at Omega, and I'm also going to send. I mean, Yahenni could get bigger, maybe. I'm just so scared of that Mana Gorger at this point. So.
Okay, so how big is what's coming at me? 6 is how big? The 3/3?
6 is a 2/4. Yeah, I just don't have any big moves right now. So 2/4 at U Omega. When 6 attacks, I'm gonna mill 3. I'm gonna mill a swamp, which will go to my hand. I'm gonna mill Nature's Lore in Surik and Goreclaw. The land goes to my hand due to 6's ability.
And I will. Oh, you have blocks yet?
No, yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay. I'll block with Saryth, which is a 3/4.
Yep. Oh, you're letting me keep it.
Mm.
I don't think you have any downside
I don't really.
to killing it.
Fine. I'll kill it, but I'll kill it my way.
Okay.
I'm gonna tap the Gyre Sage for 2.
Give it Death Touch.
Use 1. No, I'm not gonna give it Death Touch. Use 1 and tap Saryth to untap the Mana Gorger,
Okay.
and I'll block with the 20/20 Mana Gorger.
Okay.
Make sure it dies.
Alright, so 6 is definitely dead. Okay.
And the other one floating will fizzle
Okay.
when you go out of combat.
Alright. I'm now in my second main phase, and I will just pay 4. I'm going to play Chainer, Dementia Master. When that happens, I will also play for free the Wandering Rescuer. which has double strike, and it just says other tapped creatures you control have hexproof. So I'm trying to play half of Omega's deck. When that happens, Athreos will become a creature again. And I did my land, did my spell. Sorry, I'm trying to think here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be done there. I'll go to my end step. I'll put a coin counter on a creature. Athreos' coin counter will go on Kodama of the East Tree. And I am done. I'll pass.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep, draw. Okay, Wolf Landscape as my land for turn. And I think I will go to combat.
Yeah, that Death Touch trample is crazy. How much?
It won't kill you, Azoreign, even if it does all hit. It's only 21-21. I could have cast the spells maybe a little bit bigger, but...
I'll block with Athreos and Kodama, and then I'll take 19.
Okay, and before damage...
Okay.
1, 2... Right. Choose target creature you control. Whenever that creature deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker this turn, draw that many cards.
Yep. So you'll draw 19. Alright, I go to 5. Athreos is indestructible, Kodama dies, and then he'll re-enter the battlefield, losing his coin counter. I guess if I chose something that wasn't Kodama, I could have triggered his ability, but oh well.
I return.
I should have done this in the opposite order.
So what you missed, Cryptos, was I took 19, Omega's drawing 19 cards.
Does Omega have a max hand size?
I've got a Reliquary Tower.
Yeah, he does. I'm gonna go grab a drink of water real quick. I think I'm not long for this world, but we'll see. I'll be right back.
And I will decide what else I'm going to do. And look through the cards I just drew. Pull the lands out, which there are a lot of. Let's see. 4 mana left. I guess it's not scary yet, so I'll go ahead and tap 2 for a Black Blade Reforged. And then I will pass the turn. Well, I'm not going to have to worry about missing land drops anymore.
Yep, upkeep. card. Play a Battlefield Forge. That little Mana Gorger's a little out of hand right now. Legions to
I think he's doing
Ashes.
just fine. He hasn't hurt anybody except Azo.
I know. But as soon as Azo's gone, who's it gonna come after?
I don't know. I'm getting pretty good value off keeping him alive. So what are you casting on it?
Legions to Ashes. Exile target non-land permanents and all tokens that player controls with the same name as it.
Okay, I'm gonna have a response to that.
Dang.
Since the hide is
Okay.
going away anyway. Let's see. I will tap 2 for a Master's Rebuke. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker you don't control. I'm going to kill Kodama East. When Azo gets back, I guess.
I'm just vibing.
I've been leaving you two alone because Azo was the threat. Now Tony's getting annoying.
Yeah, because as soon as Azo's gone, who are you going after next? I mean,
But he's not gone yet. You could have saved that.
yeah, true.
You say that, but this at the end of the day, this is a competitive game. So we're all gonna just end up stabbing each other eventually. So it doesn't really matter that much in the end.
Eh, I'll change my mind. I'll play a Crowded Crypt instead.
Well, hold on. You've already done a chain of events based around it, and people have revealed cards.
That's true.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm back.
He's destroying your Kodama of East.
No, why? With what?
Master's Rebuke.
Because getting rid of a mana.
Target creature deals damage equal to its power. Oh, that's
Yeah, it's a one-sided fight spell.
And how are you casting that, Taco? Or no, Omega, you're casting that.
I'm playing Legions to Ashes.
I tap 2 to cast it.
Oh, sure. Okay, you played that, Omega, so that's dead. Okay, and then Taco played...
And then Tony's thing resolves in... Yeah.
Oh, it's an instant. Okay, so Taco, what card did you play?
Sorcery.
What is it?
Legions to Ashes. Exiles a target permanent. And any tokens with the same name.
Oh, so it's just Declaration in Stone, but different. Exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls and all tokens. Okay, so you're exiling the Mana Gorger?
Yep.
Okay.
Sadness.
Now that you already saw it, I'll play this Crowded Crypt. Tap 2, but I'll keep this one up here because this one has a different type of effect versus my other stuff. Playing Arcane Signet. And I'll tap 4 and I'll play a Mishra claimed by Gix.
Okay, yeah, I think I'm
He does
just
something.
straight up dead here.
Just something fun.
Yep. Whenever Taco attacks, each opponent is going to lose X life, and Taco's going to gain the X life, where X is the number of attacking creatures. And then Mishra will meld if he's got the other half, but I'm not. He doesn't have it out, so I'm not going to read that. But yeah, Mishra claimed by Gix. Very good.
Very powerful card.
Yeah, I straight up just. If Taco attacks with 5 creatures here, I'm just dead.
Can't play anymore or do any more life things, so go to combat. With these guys, send a 3 over at
Yep, so
yeah, send 3 over at Chris. But I'll sack 1 to make soldiers.
So hang on. Before you sack 1, Mishra's trigger goes on the stack. So you're attacking with 3 creatures?
I could stack it to where it goes off last.
Oh, I mean, I guess. But you declared attackers with 3. So you can have it go off last, but it's going to calculate whenever you attack. So you've declared 3 attackers. That would go on the stack. Then you would sacrifice 1 of them.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure.
Kaisar's going on first, and then
Sure.
Mishra will go off, and it'll go off based on how many creatures I have in attacking. If that was the case, Adeline wouldn't be.
You're right. Yeah, I get what you're saying, because you're gonna make more tokens, and then Mishra's gonna count those 2. Okay, I get it.
Yeah. It's the wording of each attacking.
Yep.
And okay, so auto sacrifice, causing him to go off and him to go off.
Yep.
Which will cause me to make a treasure and draw a card because it was attacking.
Dude, the more I see Zergo Stormrender, the more I'm impressed by that card. Like, I saw Runetic play that, and it was really good, and now it's being really good for you here, Taco. Zergo Stormrender impresses me every time I see it.
He is essentially just a Garna revamp.
Yeah, I mean, he's good. He's really good.
Alright,
So,
then
yeah.
while that's going,
We all
I'll
take
have-
4? What?
Kaisar will deal. I'm still doing Kaisar's effect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Kaisar will do 4 damage to Crypto.
Is this attacking me or is this just effects?
Oh, this is
It's still
his
an
effect
effect.
damage.
I don't think
Okay.
anything's attacking you.
These are all going at Omega.
All right.
Me? You already got rid of the Hydra. And I even allowed it.
I still want as many tokens as I can get to stay on field.
Just a quick reminder. That 2 mana, I could have just tapped this and untapped it to give it hexproof. I let you get rid of my Hydra.
Omega, I think
True.
I'm dead here regardless. I think the Mishra triggers are going to kill me, so that's why I think Taco's just not even worrying about me.
How much is coming at me?
4 2/2s.
Okay, I'll block 3 of them and take the other 2.
No, everyone takes 4 and I gain 4
Okay, I go to 1.
as of Mishra. And then you said you're gonna block 2, so
Block 3.
block 3. I'll gain 3 more treasures and draw 3 more cards. gain 3 more counters on this. And I'll gain 8 more life because of the life link.
Mm-hmm.
And up to 30. Up pass after that.
Okay, so I live on the 1.
Okay, untap.
I have 8 in hand. Get rid of this Nomad Outpost.
Upkeep, draw. Land for turn. One, two, three. 1, 2 blue, and then 1, 2, 3. I'm going to play Body of Knowledge. Body of Knowledge's power and toughness is each equal to the number of cards in my hand, which is currently
Love this card.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is currently 6. So he's a 6/6. I have no maximum hand size, and whenever he's dealt damage, I draw that many cards. So, let me grab an appropriate die for what I am doing. Who wants a free card draw?
I would give you anything for a free card draw right now.
Azo, you get a free card draw.
Sick.
What's a way to get out of this predicament?
I've got a single life, so I'm on the edge of death here.
Alright, so I have a question for everybody at the table.
What is
Or wait.
Bunnies!
What about them?
Do you want one?
Tempting?
Probably.
You tempting?
Here's a tempting offer. Bunnies.
Tempt with bunnies. Draw
How many?
a card and create a 1/1 white rabbit. Then each opponent may draw a card. I will take it. I haven't even finished reading the card. Then each opponent may draw a card and create a 1/1 white rabbit creature token for each opponent. Does you also do that? Okay. So I'm gonna take it. Omega, will you take it?
Yep.
I'm taking it.
Okay, Taco's also gonna take it.
Okay, and then
And
I'm about to just let's see. So everyone is taking it.
Yep.
So I'm going to draw 2 cards off of her and then 4 cards off of this,
Yep.
which is going to put five cards in hand and then 5 of counters on this. And I get 5 rabbit tokens of my own. So
Yes.
1,
4.
2.
Isn't it 4?
Oh yeah, it'll
Rabbits?
be 4. So 1 for
Yeah.
the initial cast and 3 for this.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 from this, and then 2 from Bunny. 1, 2, and then
Do you have a card draw to give out? From Bumble,
Oh,
or
yes.
should we do that?
Omega, you get the free card draw.
promise I have bunny tokens somewhere.
And then I drew 6 cards. So I have 6 hoof prints on the stag.
Oh, yes.
Going into combat. Luckily, Body of Knowledge cannot attack this turn. Unless I just drew something that lets him do that. Hold on. Nope. Nope.
AKA give it haste.
Yep. Nope.
I got plenty of ways to do that.
But none in my hand. So he can't attack. If I did, that would be very fun for me. Anyway. Alright, so Azo, not a threat. Chris, Omega, you have the one guy with reach. And
Yep,
Taco,
that's all I got.
Taco, you just cleaved me for, what, 8 damage almost?
Yeah, I cleaved almost everybody.
Yeah, but you cleaved me. Have a 6'10" bunny to the face?
Okay. Look, I even found the best rabbit token ever.
How much is that commander damage from my bunny?
I don't think it's enough to do killing
Yet.
commander damage, but hold on, let me get that settled back over here.
You're at 8 so far from Miss Bumbleflower.
I'm at 14 so far.
Yeah.
The latest hit.
And that is the end of my turn.
Wow, I am incredibly surprised I lived at 1. Let's see if I can do anything here. So Sylvan will trigger. I can't pay for it, but I'm going to look at 3. Okay, I will put them back like this. Draw 1.
I did too. I got the heater on now.
About the same.
I will wait to play a land. Your bunny is going to come in clutch here. Let's go black. Let's go 3. I'm going to play Victimize. And I will sacrifice the bunny and return. So my bunny will leave. I'm going to return Kodama and Surik and Goreclaw to the battlefield. They'll be tapped. So Kodama's going to enter first. And then Surik and Goreclaw will enter, triggering Kodama, which will allow me to put into play something from my hand. So I'll put in Radagast the Brown.
Ah, the weed wizard. No, wait, not weed. Shrooms. He did shrooms.
Radagast is going to enter with a +1 counter in haste due to Surik and Goreclaw. And then Kodama triggers. So I'm actually going to have, since these are all into the battlefield triggers, I'm going to have Radagast go first. Whenever Radagast the Brown or another non-token creature enter, I'm going to look at the top X, where X is that spell's mana cost. So I'm going to look at the top 4, and I get to reveal a creature that does not share a creature type with any other creature I control and put it into my hand. So I have 2 creatures here, Durin of the Yawning Portal and Lotho. So human can't do Durin because the Wandering Rescuer, And then I have Halfling Rogue. Vampire, Elf, Avatar, Minion, God. Okay, so Lotho, Corrupt Sheriff is going to go to my hand. And then Defense of the Heart, Reanimate, and Durin of the Yawning Portal will go at the bottom of my library. Then Kodama will trigger. And I will put... I'll just do Lotho from Kodama's trigger, because he's less than Radagast. And then I will do Radagast's trigger. What?
Radagast came in, triggered Kodama, that put the other thing in. How is Lotho coming in?
Radagast came in through... Oh, so it was Victimize, Kodama off of Saryth. You're right. Correct. Thank you. So then I'm going to do... Unfortunately, my hand has just got, like, nothing in it. So I'll do 3 for Ramanam Excavator.
You got a hell of a board there.
We're going to try. So Ramanam Excavator will enter. I don't have any of my single dice laying around. So Ramanam Excavator enters Saryth and Goreclaw +1. Then I'm going to do Radagast, so it'll be the top 3. I have Loot and Tashar, and then a land. So let's see. Loot is a Beast Noble. Noble. Wandering Rescuer is a Noble, so Loot is out. And then Tashar is a Bird Cleric. Naga Cleric. So both of those cards are not able to be put into my hand. So both those will go at the bottom.
And you still have a Kodama trigger from the Ramen app. I was hoping you get Loot or something. And
Kodama trigger, I will just go with this. I just don't have anything to play. I'll do... Well, no, I can't do that because I only have 1 life. Do Temple Garden tapped off of the Ramanam Excavator. Nope, if I play Lotho, I'll just die because I lose a life on the second spell. So that just for sure kills me. Well, I guess if I do instead tap like this, the only other thing I can do... Oh, no, Chainers pay 3 life, so yeah, I can't even do that. Okay, that is all I can do. So, regardless, I'm dead on Taco's turn, no matter what. Because Taco just goes to combat and deals a single damage to me and kills me.
Unless Taco can be convinced to skip his combat turn.
I highly doubt he will. So here's what I'm gonna do. How big is Miss Bumbleflower? She's pretty. Has 5 counters on her.
She's a 5'10".
6'10". 6'10".
Oh no, 6'10". 6'10".
Okay. So I can't get through to you at all anyway. My biggest creature is Yeheni, which is a 9/9.
And you have to pay a toll even to declare.
I mean, I do have 3 mana, but you have
And
Spore
that's
Frog.
if Spore Frog plus the Body of Knowledge, which is massive. With my miniature deck, that is my hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my entire hand is, I mean, it is all lands. Like, every card in my hand is a land besides the Lotho that you know. Ugh. And I only have 6 in the graveyard, so... Alright. I'm just gonna go to combat. Again, I think I'm dead on Taco's turn. Attacking Kryptos is quite literally useless. Because he can block, he's got Bumbleflower and the 4 bunnies. I don't want to just king make, but I want to do something as I go out into the night. Taco, you're going to gain life.
Do as much damage as you can.
Yep. So Yeheni is going at Taco.
Not a good idea.
I mean, you're gonna kill me anyway, so I'm dead anyway.
What kind of soldier goes out with bolts in his gun?
Yeah. I do want to get Omega back because you've completely foiled my plan by exiling my stacked graveyard.
Graveyard.
I mean, I can't really do much to you. You have 4 creatures, but I'll see what I can do. I'm going to send the Wandering Emperor, Athreos, Radagast, and my commander at you, Omega. And so here, let's just do... These 3 are at Taco, and then these 4 are at you, Omega. But then we'll do Omega first. So Omega, you have 3, 6, 12. Wandering Rescuer has double strike, and then Athreos is 4, so that is 16 at you, Omega. And then at you, Taco, you're gonna have 9 in the air. This is all on the ground, Omega. You have 9 in the air, 3 and 3. So 6 on the ground, 9 in the air at you, Taco.
Anything special about the 3s?
Absolutely nothing, no.
Okay, I respond first, right?
Yeah, Omega, go to your blocks first.
Yeah, because you're in turn order.
Yeah, well, the problem is, to save myself, I'm going to save Tony.
Oh, man.
Going to tap the Gyre Sage for 2, and bless his Respite. Yep. Target player shuffles their graveyard into their library, prevent all combat damage that will be dealt this turn.
What's that
Since
card?
Azoreign's Blessed Respite.
I just wanted to pull it up for stream. Keep reading.
Yep. That's it. Target player shuffle their graveyard into the library and then prevent all combat damage that will be dealt this turn. Since Azoreign's going to die anyway, I'm not going to fuck with his graveyard. Tony, go ahead and shuffle your graveyard back into your library.
Yeah, all you did is just shuffle in Legions to Ashes and in something that could double my board.
The important thing is I prevented the damage to us.
Yeah.
So, question. Can I pay life that I don't have? Like, Chainer's ability says pay 3 life. Can I just do that
cannot.
and die?
No.
Nope.
No, it has to be exact.
Got it. Alright, well, since you fogged my thing, I will go to my end step. And I guess I will just put Athreos' trigger. I mean, I have no untapped creatures, so I'll go to my end step. I'll put Athreos' trigger onto... I don't think it really matters. You know what? Actually, no. I will die. I'll go out on my own terms. Put Athreos' trigger on Saryth and Goreclaw. I'll put the counter on it as I go to my end step. So the coin counter is on it as you start your turn, Omega.
Okay.
And then
Untap.
I'm going to respond to your untap step, and I'll sacrifice Saryth and Goreclaw to Yeheni, and then it will re-enter, and I'll get to... Well, I mean, technically, I'm going to look... Radagast triggers. I'll look at the top 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have... The only creature I found was Kamal, Fist of Krosa. Everything else goes at the bottom. He's a druid legend. Chainer is a minion legend, so they share a creature type, so that goes to the bottom. Man, Radagast is really not working out. Then, that was Radagast's ability, then I'll do Kodama's ability, and I'll put Lotho in. So if you play 2 spells, I will just die. But then technically Lotho enters, Radagast's ability happens again. I'm going to reveal Marin and Galta. I don't think I have an Elder Dinosaur. Actually. Human. Human bear. So Marin can't. So okay, I'll put Galta into my hand. Off of Lotho. And then you can go, Megan.
Okay. And upkeep, no triggers, draw for turn. That doesn't help. So Forest as my land for turn.
Oh, Forest. Who would have thought?
Then I'll tap 5 for a Horizon Stone. Tap 5 more for a Seedborn Muse.
Okay, when you cast Seedborn Muse, I will make a treasure and lose 1 life. And die. I got on my own terms.
And let's see. Okay, one more for a Delighted Halfling. Then I think I'm gonna have to pass.
I would like to point out that the Simic Ascendancy that everyone was worried about has done absolutely nothing all game.
How many counters is on it?
6! That's
Oh,
it!
God.
And when you untap, I'll untap.
Yeah, because that's Seedborn Muse. And tap, draw.
Alright, Taco, what do you got?
Tacos, apparently.
Lenny. Got a command tower. Okay. Crypto, I'm gonna thank you for the bunny by doing this. Sacrificing it for a diabolic intent.
Okay.
When it dies, I get another treasure, another corpse counter, and I get to search for a card. Actually, something y'all probably wouldn't expect.
A surrender?
This is concede.
That would be funny. I'm gonna shuffle this nice and good. Alright, I already played a land. Go to grave. I use 3 of these treasures. Play a Rising of the Day.
Better fervor.
Yep, gives all my creatures haste, and legendary creatures I control get +1, +0.
Okay.
Oh yeah, everybody takes one. As
From
of
what?
Zergo. Zergo. Like I said, he's like Barna, but revamped. Since the token died
Okay.
while not in
gonna-
combat, everybody takes one.
Okay, I can respond to that trigger?
It's loss of life. So yeah.
I know, but it's still a trigger that goes on the stack, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll tap 3 and thwart the enemy. Prevent all damage that will be dealt this turn by creatures your opponents control.
Jeez.
So combat damage, pings, all of it.
Oh, that still doesn't do with loss of life, so you still lose a life.
Yep. Might as well get that out there before the combat.
No, only way combat can be useful is if you sacrifice all of your tokens.
You can still do damage to my creatures.
Yeah, blocking and such, yes. Mine still do damage.
Okay. Okay, 4. Another 4. That's fine. I'll just play Gold Knight Commander and a Myrel Shield of Argive. I'll just keep track. Everything has a +1/+1 right now. I'm gonna go to combat. Playing with Soldier and Myro. I know she's gonna die, but still better than nothing.
Swinging at me?
Soldiers.
Or
Yeah.
you just trying to get your triggers?
I'll swing at you. I'll swing at you, Chris.
Okay, how big is she?
She's just a 3/4. Well, she's gonna get a lot bigger. Because I get 2 tokens. This goes up, this goes up. And then so I'll set off her ability. Got 1. That'll be 3. I'll have our soldiers come in as a Myrel.
So Mega's stopping the damage.
All
this turn
damage.
still? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
From my opponents.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So this is all going at him because it won't matter either way.
Yeah.
2 tokens that are attacking. Five, 6. Everything will have +7/+7. And then... Okay, so yeah. Everybody will lose 4... 3 life.
I guess loss of life isn't damage. So.
Yep.
Correct.
And I gain 3.
Is that all your attack triggers?
I believe so.
Okay.
But everything also does have
I'm-
+7/+7. So
Yeah,
my
I know
rolls
that.
the 10, 4, 10, 11, and my tokens are 8, 8.
Okay. I will block Meryl with the 1/1 rabbit.
Okay.
But before damage, I'm going to tap
I'm
3.
gonna give it death
And I'm going
touch.
to... You got it. Lace with Moonglow.
Wait, doesn't it already have death?
No, not unless it's tapped.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. Oh yeah, it's gotta be tapped.
Mhm.
Nah, I
Yep.
forget the effects sometimes. That's my bad. Gains death touch. So she's gonna die.
Yep. And I draw a card.
Other and
That
this.
land didn't help.
Yeah, the one thing I don't Zergo irritates me with is almost forgot about his other ability to draw 1 and take 1. Kaisar. Oh, that's it. I'm sorry.
My turn.
Are you ending your turn?
Yeah, I end my turn. If
On your end
something-
step, I'm gonna float 5 mana into the bank. So when you
you
untap,
got
I'll
that.
untap.
Untap.
That's pretty good.
Upkeep.
We agree that Omega's the problem, right?
No, I
You're
don't.
the one killing
I'm
it.
just. I know I'm the problem.
All right. Let's see. First things first, I'm going to tap 2 to play Quan, the Irritant Meddler,
Nice.
which is going to trigger Bumble Flower, and I'm going to give +1 to Body of Knowledge, so he's going to have Flight, and he's going to get base +2/+2. And that's also going to trigger Simic Ascendancy, which is going to go to 7.
Dead this turn.
Possibly.
Not for me. I ain't got enough power.
No,
I'm
it's
also
from
going to play...
Crypto because his bunny's gonna get flying and come at me and deal commander damage.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'll be right behind you next turn.
Yeah, how much commander have you taken already?
Already
No.
14.
And then I'm going to tap 4 to play Mangara, the Diplomat, which is going to trigger Bumbleflower again. And I'm going to put it on her, so she is now at
Who got the
+6.
drops in the first one?
Oh, I'm going to give 1 to Tony, and then the second one is going to go to Chris.
Okay.
It's going to go to 8, and then draw 2 And then this goes up to...
Please survive. Romance flowing.
Alright. Going into combat. Bumble Flower is going to, dive bomb Taco. And then Body of Knowledge is going to...
7.
Yep. And then Body of Knowledge is going to Body Slam Omega.
Trample or anything?
Nope, not
like
trample.
that?
It's flying.
Okay. I've
have a
got no
reacher.
choice but throw Kadama in front of it,
Okay.
and baby Kadama will die.
Alright. And then I will pass turn.
On your end step, I'm going to float 11 more mana into the bank,
Okay.
then untap again, draw for turn.
Okay.
Forest as my land for turn before I forget. Then
Crypto.
Yep.
You glad you took me out?
Oh, I know.
No, because you allowed me to draw this. An Alley of Glory.
Well, the next turn that, if you would have been alive, I would have gained 50 life off you.
That's so.
Huh?
well,
That's so, I'm just curious.
You're about to find out.
I'm going to pay 12 mana for X equals 5 for a Neverwinter Hydra.
In response, I am going to tap 3 to play Riot Control. Gain 1 life for each creature your opponent controls and prevent all damage that would be dealt to me this turn.
Jeez.
Okay, that will be 5 because it's a response to this. So
Yep.
you'd gain 5 from me.
Yep.
And then it resolves.
Then it resolves, and all damage that would be dealt to me this turn is prevented.
Yep, that's fine. I'm not doing any damage to you yet. I haven't got that far.
You won't.
But as Neverwinter Hydra enters the battlefield, roll XD6. It enters with a number of +1/+1 counters on it equal to the total of those results. It's got Trample and Ward 4.
Okay. Does it have reach?
Nope, that one doesn't have reach.
I think.
Oh.
Doesn't your commander have reach? Or something?
No,
Something
nothing
over on
on-
your side has reach, I thought.
Kodama did, but it
died.
died.
Oh.
Yeah, so Riot Control is how I would have gained like 50 life off you.
Hmm.
Well, the dice obviously thought I was trying to play Yahtzee or something. Out of all those dice, it's only a 10-10. Those are gone. We've still got 6 in the bank.
Gustav, don't die.
1, 2. And use the other 6 from the bank for a Genesis Hydra. Notably, also does not have reach. But when you cast this spell, reveal the top X cards, which in this case is 6, of your library. You may put a non-land permanent card with mana value 6 or less from among them onto the battlefield, then shuffle the rest into my library. And it comes in with 6 +1/+1 counters on it. So top 6 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Soul Ring, land, Skull Clamp, Beast Whisperer, or Terrain Generator. Oh, and that was just about a whiff.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go with the Beast Whisperer.
Let us stay now.
Bless you, whoever's constantly sneezing.
Oh, that was my wife, actually. Beast Whisperer will help me draw a card. If it was earlier, I'd take that Terrain Generator just for the land ramp. With the Seedborn, that's beautiful. So, okay. Beast Whisperer, enter. Then,
Don't die.
I need something with reach.
Technically, you need 2 things with reach.
Oh.
Because I'm going to have 2 very big creatures with flying.
Oh, because you'll do the body of knowledge with
Yeah,
flying.
that's true. Well, let's see. I will go ahead and tap 1 for a Stone Coil Serpent. It'll come in with 1 counter,
That's
but it has
that
reach, trample, and protection from multicolor.
Yep.
That triggers Beast Whisperer to draw a miracle card. No, it wasn't. It was just another mana dork. Let's see. I have no other tricks. Maybe. Okay. I'll go ahead and tap 3 more for a Predator Ooze. Little indestructible 1/1. When it attacks, it gets a +1/+1 counter. Whenever a creature is dealt damage by Predator Ooze this turn dies, it gets a +1/+1 counter. That triggers the Beast Whisperer to draw that miracle card I spoke of. And no, it is not. Decisions now.
Hydras have been outbred by buddies.
Yeah, but if it makes it to my turn, these Hydras are hungry.
You have to pay the toll to attack me.
Let's see. Then
Come off.
And also, you can't hurt me.
not this turn.
Strike. Brace yourselves.
3. Yeah, I'll just do the 3 for a Staff of Domination. He's got a bunch of abilities for mana. The idea is I'll untap with the Seedborn. That I'll have mana to actually use that, draw cards, whatever I need to do. But I think you still got me.
Yeah, I do.
And I will pass there.
Alright, I'm going to untap. You untap.
So will I.
I'm going to draw for turn. Let's see. Gonna play Thriving Hearth.
Ready to evade.
Comes into play that. And I'm going to choose green. Alright. I'm going to tap 2 to play Jarell, which is going to trigger Bumble Flower, targeting herself. You get to draw a card. Let's see if you get a miracle.
No, I got no land.
Alright, and then I'm going to tap 2 more to play Tenuous Truce, targeting you, which also triggers Bumble Flower.
I'll draw another card.
Yep, you can draw another card.
Hey, it's not a land. Doesn't help me, but it's not a land.
Get to draw 2 cards.
Yeah, you do. Yep.
Okay. And then I'm going to go into combat. And both Bumble Flower and Body of Knowledge are coming after you.
Okay.
They're both
Is that all your
flying.
attacker? Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's all my attackers, and they're both flying.
Okay. I will tap 3 and Beast Within the Body of Knowledge. So you get a 3/3 Beast. And I'll block Bumble Flower with the Stone Cold Serpent that has reach and protection from multicolor.
Okay, one moment.
Take cover. Gustav, don't die.
I always find it weird that that protection allows them to block it, but prevents them from being blocked.
Yeah, it's weird.
Okay, so you beast within Body of Knowledge?
Yep.
Okay.
So you get a 3/3 Beast.
Unfortunate, but okay. And then you blocked Bumble Flower.
Correct.
Alright.
Brace yourselves.
I don't have any beast tokens. So I'll just put this down and it's a 3/3 beast. Okay.
For those who come after.
This goes in the grave because I attacked you. Alright.
A storm is coming.
Okay. Do I have any combat tricks for next turn? Not really.
Dodge this down.
But I'm hardly out of ideas. Okay, I'm going to tap 6 mana to trigger the activated ability on Ascendancy twice. To bump it up to 11.
I'll go ahead and respond to that. Not for any real particular reason, but I'm going to tap 5 and tap the Staff of Domination to draw a card.
And I shall pass turn.
Okay, on your end step, I will float 5. Untap.
Oh, I need to discard down to 7 now. Let's see. 1. Has to discard down 2, I think. I'm back 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. No, I had to discard down 3. Okay.
Okay, so I can go with my turn.
Yep.
Drop a turn. Forest has my land per turn. Okay, let's figure out how I'm going to do this. One and 3 more for a Sentinel Hierophant. Each creature I control gains tap, add a green mana to my mana pool. Play this ability as a mana source. So everything's a mana dork now.
Okay.
In case it becomes relevant for later. If there is a later. When that comes in, it triggers the Beast Whisperer for me to draw a card. Let's see. The cards I have in hand don't particularly help. Let me check my graveyard real quick, see if there's anything fun in there. Well, yeah, there is. Okay. We'll go, see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One. The 2 that are floating. For X equals 5 on Wildest Dreams, return X target cards from your graveyard to your hand and exile Wildest Dreams. That would be Master's Rebuke, Hunter's Insight, Thwart the Enemy, Lesser Spite, and Beast Within going back to hand. I think I'm gonna have to bank 4 mana and pass there.
Okay.
You
Land for turn.
You guys are both still alive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I told you I'm tough to kill.
I'm just putting this out there. If this game isn't wrapped up in like 10 minutes, I'm just gonna call it like I gotta go to bed.
You might find a way to kill me by then.
Yep. I'm going to tap 2 white and then tap 3 to play Cast Off, destroying all non-giants.
Oh. That wipes your board too, though.
Yes, it does. Makes you wonder what I have up my sleeve.
Okay, well, hold on a minute. Let's see. can I do? I guess the only thing I can do is bank mana and see what I can come up with after. So, all non-giants. I don't think I have any giants. Let me double check though. And what spell did you cast?
Cast off.
Mono black?
Mono white.
Mono what I mean?
Yep.
Okay. That takes out the Stone Cold Serpent too.
And even if it wasn't mono, because it's a all spell, it gets around protection.
Yeah, it's not targeting. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can bank 10 mana, then all my creatures go goodbye. Okay. I have no way to save them. Nope. At this point, I'm willing to call it. So as I can get to bed, you've got it. Show your trick. Show your trick. But you've got this.
My next trick would have been... Well, I had two paths based on how you responded, but since you basically just stockpiled mana, I would have cracked all the hooves I've been saving on my stag, and then pooped out double elementals and just started air raiding you until you quit.
Well, I had 2 fogs in hand. We could have prolonged this quite a bit longer.
Well, the thing is that while air raiding you, I just would have kept pumping Simic.
Yeah. I'd have had to beast within that again. Or beast within that. Couple fogs, a fight. I had a creature with the lair of the Hydra that I could put out, or make it a creature, but no reach or anything, so.
But then I could just pull my giant from exile because adventures are a thing.
Yeah. The bad thing is, I had 8 creatures in hand.
Yes, and I still have the rest of my deck I could draw out.
And most of them were mana dorks. So, plus 7 lands still in hand. I wasn't missing a land drop. Swifties and a Death's Presence. You got it. Good game. That was fun.
Indeed.
It was a good one. The end was a bit drawn out, but what are you gonna do? That's
I blame
I
Omega.
said I was gonna be hard to kill.
That's where those big, like, Kakusho loops come in handy, where it's just like, all right, everyone take 25, style things. So.
I blame Omega.
What was that?
I said I blame Omega.
I'm always to blame. Just ask my wife. I'm just glad you don't know the meme.
Because you made me say I wouldn't do it.
Usually when I play a game with friends, my wife at some point will yell out, "Kill Omega first!"
So much that there's actually a meme, and one of his friends has a playmat.
Sure. Yeah.
I've seen the playmat.
If my graveyard were not exiled, I think I would have had a pretty good chance to end the game a while ago. But usually we do the 3 cards.
Oh, that's why I had to get rid of it.
Yeah, I know. And you did the right thing. But I think we're just gonna call it for here. Omega.
Yep.
Cryptos, Taco. It's fun having you guys on. Glad I got to play with you guys. Felt like I haven't played with any of you 3 in a long time, so I'm very thankful that I got to get you guys all 3 back on in one stream, so that felt good for me to do. So I hope you guys had fun. I hope whoever
absolutely had fun.
Whoever stopped in and watched at any point in time had fun. I know that we don't have a ton of viewers now, but I think at one point we had about 7 or 8. So anyway, that's going to do it for us here tonight. Thank you guys for playing, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.
All right.
Thank you very much for the game. Good night, all.
Good night.